Morning, November 29th, 2015. It's a Sunday. Normally, I start my routine when I get up. I try to get up usually around 5 a.m. Now, when I get up, this is what I'm sharing with you is a long time ago. Yes, I always got up early when I was younger because I had a routine. I think a routine is one of the most important things that you can do, at least in the morning. I think your morning routine is the most important. Yeah, I always like to set goals. I always like to write on a notepad for myself, like, okay, this is what I want to get done for the day. But I'm talking about just a consistent, even 2 minutes, 5 minutes, small, tiny routine when you wake up that can transform and affect your whole day for the positive. A lot of times people crawl out of bed or you hit the snooze alarm a couple times, or even if you're one person to just get out of bed and get rocking, most people I would say just get up, start doing their day without thinking about what they want right away or what their ultimate goal is. So if you keep embedding in your mind, if you keep repeating over and over in your mind, like as if, let's say it's already happened. I've learned this earlier in my years, but I never put it into practice until I would say probably about 10 years ago. And ever since then, I even have to remind myself, it's not like one of these robots that can just like automatically do something over and over. I had to train myself even to wake up in the morning and remember, okay, now I'm up. What am I thankful for? Even if just say a couple things. And also now I've integrated this thing where if you say, I'm thankful for something that hasn't even happened yet, but if you put it in your mind, if you're thinking about it as if it's happened, you do get to feel just a tiny bit of that feeling like it's happened. So if you continue to do that, even if it's, let's say it's a huge goal, or let's say some kind of dream. All right, it doesn't matter, because your brain can't tell the difference when you're saying it to yourself that you have something. At least your subconscious mind, which is there's a difference which I'll get into, which I learned a lot about through a couple speakers, especially Bob Proctor. If you check out his YouTube videos or his books, so what I'm talking about in the first 2 minutes of your day is when you get up. All right, you get up in the morning, and the first thing you think of is how thankful you are, or if you slept good or slept not. That's not what you want to focus on, because a lot of times if we don't sleep good, then the first thing is we wake up, oh shit, I had a crappy sleep. So all of a sudden your body's like, crappy. That's like your body, just the vibration of the word crappy, and it just, you can't smile when you say crappy. It's at least harder, even if you tried it just for fun. That's why when you smile, it's hard to be mad at the same time as smiling. It has a lot of effect with your brain, but regardless, okay. So wake up and set a routine for 2 minutes to 5 minutes at least of what you're thankful for that you have, even if it's the smallest thing you could think of. I mean, a lot of people don't have things and you take it for granted that you have it. So just practice a list. Let's say start with 10 things that you're thankful for. And I'm not getting this all from my own idea. Obviously, I had other mentors online that I utilized, and like Bob Proctor, like I'm giving credit to, who embedded in my mind how important it is. And at least they say, someone made up the phrase, fake it till you make it. It's very true, because if you keep repeating something, sometimes you become more familiar with it and you're not hesitant towards it like you used to be. Even if you were to get used to food or something that you didn't like at first. Okay, so if you're going to start with, I'm thankful for, waking up in the morning. I mean, that's a simple one, but you get more into it. You could talk about like what your goal is in life. If you're trying to achieve something, you could act like you already have it. I'm thankful for having this, and then feel that feeling. And over time, I mean, even if you're trying to do a transformation like what I'm getting into, you have to constantly think about what you want, what you want, what you want. You don't want to be on the step mill thinking, oh man, I don't want, hope this doesn't happen, and I hope that doesn't happen, and oh, I feel like crap. And no, you get on that step mill, you get in the gym, you're focused on what you want. And that's going to go a long way. So when you wake up in the morning, those 2 to 5 minutes are huge. I don't know if you have to force yourself to do it a couple times, that's fine. I would rather you do that, because once you start doing over, you're going to see that your thought process for the whole day changes. Even around that, you'll be more conscious about how you're feeling. Even when the cat is around you, like that's making noise you can hear, but it's all good. She's hungry in the morning. So what I'm saying is, the routine in the morning, practice it. See what you can do, thankful for, even if it's something like you're working on, for example, a clothing company that I'm getting launched. soon Muscle Hustle Apparel. It started out as an idea, obviously, and I'm visualizing in my mind how it's playing out, when the site is going to be launched, how people are going to see it. I can't control other people's thoughts, but my mind, what I'm thinking of, will help draw it faster. And my passion, even in your thankful list, how passionate about what you're thinking of will multiply the ability of it happening. If you're going to say something and you're not even being truthful in your mind and you can't even see the picture that you're trying to see, it's not more likely not going to happen. So trust me, the reason why I'm taking so long to go over this is because I want you guys to just try it. Whatever you have goals, whatever you see yourself in the future, even if it's like some house or something that you don't even have the money for now, who cares? The only thing is the power that your mind has to be able to think the thoughts that you think is key. You know, it's one of the most powerful things we have, is because someone can't say, no, you can't think that in your head. No, your brain can think whatever you want it to think, but the problem is a lot of times deep down in your brain you have thoughts that you don't know you even have because they've been embedded on you a while ago. So when you're saying your thankful list, you're going to go back in your head and be like, oh, that's not, I'm thankful for this, but you know, even though it hasn't happened, I'm thankful for it. Yeah, that's crazy. So and so says it's crazy. Everybody's not going to believe me. Who cares? It's not about what everybody believes. It's about what your mind can believe so that you can achieve it more likely. So just put it to the test, see how you do. Guarantee.